Welcome to Ghost Files, where the shadows speak and mysteries come alive. If you love chilling stories, haunted places, and the unexplained, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on the darkest tales from around the world. Let's dive into today's haunting. The fast food nightmare. The sun had just set over the bustling streets of Tokyo, casting a golden glow over the crowded McDonald's restaurant in the Shibuya district. Customers were lined up out the door, eagerly waiting to sink their teeth into the iconic Big Macs and Quarter Pounders. But little did they know, a horror beyond their wildest imagination was unfolding in the kitchen. A batch of lettuce, tainted with the deadly E. coli bacteria, had been delivered to the restaurant earlier that day. The kitchen staff, unaware of the danger lurking among the greens, had already begun preparing the salads and burgers for the evening rush. As the orders piled up, the contaminated lettuce was being tossed into the mix, spreading its toxic tendrils to every corner of the kitchen. The first customer to fall ill was a young college student named Yui. She had ordered a Big Mac with a side salad, and after taking a few bites, she began to feel a strange cramping in her stomach. At first, she brushed it off as a side effect of eating too quickly. But as the pain intensified, she knew something was seriously wrong. As the night wore on, more and more customers began to report similar symptoms. The McDonald's staff, oblivious to the danger, continued to serve the tainted food, unaware of the horror they were unleashing upon their patrons. Panic set in as the news of the outbreak spread like wildfire through social media and local news channels. The once popular McDonald's restaurant in Shibuya was now a scene of chaos and despair. Customers were rushing to the hospital, some of them clutching their stomachs in agony, while others were being rushed in ambulances. The restaurant was shut down immediately, and an investigation was launched to determine the source of the outbreak. As the days passed, the true extent of the disaster became clear. Dozens of people had fallen ill, and several were hospitalized with severe kidney damage. The McDonald's Corporation was forced to issue a public apology and recall the contaminated lettuce. The incident sent shockwaves through the fast food industry, highlighting the importance of food safety and proper handling procedures. In the aftermath, Yui and several other affected customers filed a lawsuit against McDonald's, seeking damages for their suffering. The incident would go down in history as one of the most horrific fast food disasters, a grim reminder of the importance of prioritizing food safety and customer well-being. The Place tragedy. The McDonald's restaurant on Main Street was a favorite among local families. The Place, with its colorful tunnels, slides, and climbing structures, was a haven for kids on a rainy day. But for one family, a trip to the Place would turn into a nightmare. Little Emily, a rambunctious 4-year-old, was playing on the climbing structure when she fell and hit her head on the rubber flooring. At first, her parents thought she was fine. But as the day went on, Emily's behavior became increasingly erratic. She was crying, vomiting, and complaining of a severe headache. As the night wore on, Emily's condition worsened. Her parents rushed her to the hospital, where doctors diagnosed her with a severe head injury. The McDonald's Place was shut down pending an investigation, and the incident sparked a heated debate about the safety of these structures. The lawsuit that followed would change the face of McDonald's Places forever. The company was forced to revamp its safety protocols and implement new measures to prevent similar incidents in the future. The incident served as a wake-up call for parents and fast food chains alike, highlighting the importance of ensuring the safety and well-being of children in these places. The spoiled batch. It was a sweltering summer evening, and the McDonald's drive-thru on Highway 101 was bustling with hungry customers. The smell of sizzling burgers and crispy fries wafted through the air, making stomachs growl with anticipation. But amidst the chaos, a sinister threat lurked in the kitchen. A batch of ground beef, left unattended in the storage room, had spoiled due to a faulty refrigeration unit. The kitchen staff, unaware of the danger, began prepping the tainted meat for the evening rush. As customers received their burgers, they unwittingly bit into a culinary nightmare. The first reports of food poisoning started trickling in within hours. Customers were calling in, complaining of severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, and vomiting. The McDonald's management sprang into action, shutting down the kitchen and launching an investigation. As the news spread, panic set in. Dozens of customers fell ill, with several requiring hospitalization. The McDonald's outlet was shut down temporarily, and a massive recall of the spoiled meat ensued. The incident tarnished the reputation of the Golden Arches, raising questions about food safety and quality control. The aftermath was a PR nightmare for McDonald's. Lawsuits piled up, and the company faced intense scrutiny from health inspectors and the media. The incident served as a harsh reminder of the importance of strict food safety protocols and the devastating consequences of complacency. The spoiled meal. It was a hot summer evening, and Sarah had just finished a long day of work. She stopped by her local McDonald's to grab a quick dinner, ordering a chicken McNuggets meal with a side of fries. As she took her first bite, she noticed something was off. The McNuggets tasted spoiled, and the smell was unbearable. Sarah immediately spat out the food and began to feel queasy. She rushed to the bathroom, where she vomited violently. Her stomach was churning, and she felt dizzy. Panicked, Sarah called the McDonald's customer service number and reported the incident. The restaurant's management team sprang into action, inspecting their kitchen and food storage procedures. They discovered that a batch of chicken had been left at room temperature for several hours, allowing bacteria to multiply. The contaminated batch had been used to make the McNuggets Sarah had eaten. Sarah's incident sparked a massive recall of McDonald's chicken products, and the company faced a barrage of negative publicity. An investigation revealed a pattern of negligence in their food handling procedures, leading to a major overhaul of their quality control measures. For Sarah, the experience was a harrowing reminder of the importance of food safety and the devastating consequences of its neglect. The mysterious meal. It was a typical Friday night at the McDonald's on Elm Street. Families filled the booths, and the smell of fries and burgers filled the air. But for Sarah, a college student celebrating her birthday with friends, the meal would be anything but ordinary. As soon as Sarah took a bite of her chicken McNuggets, she noticed something off. The texture was strange, and the taste was metallic. Before she could react, her friends started complaining of similar symptoms. Panic set in as they realized something was horribly wrong with their food. Within hours, all of them were rushed to the hospital. Tests revealed the McNuggets had been contaminated with a foreign substance, later identified as an industrial chemical that had accidentally mixed into the cooking oil during transport. The incident sparked outrage. McDonald's faced a massive public relations crisis, with questions about supply chain oversight and food safety. The company acted swiftly, recalling entire batches of McNuggets and launching an investigation. For Sarah and her friends, the night was a terrifying ordeal. Though they recovered, the memory of that birthday meal lingered, a stark reminder of how quickly trust in a brand can shatter.